you're on the right internet.
There it goes.
We are live.
You are live.
That's what it says on our side. I know y'all can't see it. All right, y'all. So it's July the 30th at 4 o'clock Central Time here in Alabama. And guess what today is?
What's today?
Today is the day we give away the Harvest Right freeze dryer.
Yay!
Did any of y'all happen to know that? Just curious if you happen to know that. I bet we have a lot of people on here that are just here to find out if they won or not, and that's okay. We understand. Okay. So we're not going to keep anybody waiting.
No, we're not. But I want to give enough time so people can get on here, because I think the Facebook crowd takes them a little bit longer.
Yeah. So
I will say this. So we were pulling the spreadsheet because we're going to do a number pick, and it's going to randomly select a number 1. And so I was like, well, what's the end? There were 20,875 different people that entered this contest.
But don't let that dampen your spirit.
Y'all, when I saw that this afternoon, my mouth hit the floor.
When Jason told me, I could not believe it. That's a lot of people.
Goodness gracious. So basically 21,000 people.
So one lucky person is going to win the freeze dryer.
I'm still floored at how many it was.
But I will tell you this, that's a lot better chance than you got winning some things.
That's right.
You know, you enter into nationwide something that everybody knows about, and your chances are much less.
That's right. That's right. So we're not going to wait to the end of the live to pick the winner. We're going to do it here at the first, but we want to make sure that we get enough people on here.
Everybody's on here. 405. What do you think?
That'd be fine.
Okay.
That'd be fine.
402.
And so each entry is numbered. So it's 1 all the way down to 20,875. And I just got a number, random number picker that's going to pick a number. I went on the internet looking for one, and I found one, and it wanted to know the beginning number, which is 1, and the end number, and it wouldn't take that many. I find another one.
Well, resources are out there, that's for sure.
It wouldn't take it.
It wouldn't take it.
Oh, goodness gracious.
So you'll put the number finder to work, and whatever number comes up will be that person that registered, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
That is right.
All right.
I'm going to put my phone on silent. And
our voices went kind of silent. I got to tell y'all something. I'm going to sit like this during the whole entire live. I'm not going to use any hand motions. I'm going to try to not make any funny faces, because if you guys have picked up a live at a later time on Facebook, my pictures are always ridiculous. Jason's is always like he is right now.
No, well, on YouTube, mine's always me belly laughing.
Well, that's okay. You look okay when you're belly laughing. Mine is like I'm about to either have a baby or tasted something really bad or given some directions with my hand. You know, it's not good.
Yeah.
It's not good. And it probably won't be good today, but I'm going to do my best. Oh, goodness. I saw Catherine from G&G is on here. I don't know how in the world. I know she needed a break. She needed to sit down for a minute. So, Catherine, we're glad you're here with us today. And everybody else that has joined us. What'd she say?
She looks like she all just woke up.
Well, that's okay, Catherine. If you took a nap, you're excused. I mean, you got all those baby deer you're rehabbing, and goodness gracious, you need a nap, lady.
I saw somebody ask about the kids channel. The kids channel is still there, but I had to take a break from the kids channel because I basically took on too much, and Brooke wasn't feeling well, and been waiting for Brooke to get to 100%. So I can start back on the kids channel again, and I'll probably only going to do 1 video a month on the kids channel,
and not be scheduled either.
Not be scheduled. Yeah.
Maybe put it out on the schedule, but not necessarily record it on a schedule.
Right.
Just got to be a little much, y'all.
It did.
Said Jason.
It did. It was 8 videos a week, basically, is what it. And I even hired an editor, and still was too much.
Still was too much.
To edit the kids' videos. But the kids' videos are going to come back.
Eventually.
Yes. I'm going to try to do it next month.
All right, 405, 405, 405.
It's 405, so 405. I guess everybody's on here.
Y'all know what that means.
So the way this works is that on our spreadsheet or on the thing, you can't see it, but it's a 1 through 20,875 entries, and it automatically just numbered them on the spreadsheet.
It's not according to how you signed up or anything.
No, I don't think so. But I'm still floored at 21,000 entries. That's crazy. And then I got a random number picker, and so we're going to just randomly pick, and whatever number it stops on is then we'll look at the entry number, and that will be the winner.
Okay.
So here we go.
Roll up the dice, please.
Roll up the dice, please. And, all right, it says 4,160 is the winner.
Okay.
4,160. So let's go through here. And
who is number 4?
I gotta do it on here. Hang on. I don't have the spreadsheet on my
You're gonna have to.
No, we just won't be paying attention to them for a few minutes.
Okay.
I'm glad it's not.
I'm still not moving.
20,760. That's a lot of things I got to scroll through here.
Well.
All right.
I'm not gonna move.
All right. Here we go. Y'all give me just a second. It only does so many at a time.
Please take this picture.
4160. 4160.
Wow.
4160. All right, here we go. 4160. I'm going to write it down so I don't forget.
So if you ever thought your lucky number was 4160.
Oh, God. All right, so we don't want to give anybody's personal information out on here, but I want them, if they're watching, because it's kind of a common name here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to do their give them their area code on their phone number. That won't give.
Oh, yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah. Okay. So the winner is Miss Kelly Crawford, and it looks like area code was 615.
615 area
Kelly
code,
Crawford 615. And we will send, if she's not watching, she may be at work.
If she is watching, put yay with a bunch of Y's at the end.
You know, when we gave away the greenhouse, the winner was watching, and she was came on there and started typing that she won.
Oh, yay. Well, hopefully. What'd you say her name was? Kelly?
Kelly Crawford with a K.
Crawford with, well.
Is it going to be
Is it an I or Y?
Y.
K-E-L-L-Y. Crawford.
Kelly Crawford.
615.
615. I want to see where 615 is. To kind of give me an idea. I'm curious. I would it be cool if Kelly was on here?
It would be.
Area code is in my Tennessee. Look at people already on there. Tennessee. Area code 615 is Tennessee. So that's kind of the Nashville area, but that really don't mean anything.
No, that's a broad area.
Miss Kelly Crawford.
So she'll be reached out to email?
Yeah, we're gonna send her an email. We got our phone number too, but I think that may be a little awkward calling them. So we're gonna send her an email.
Kelly might not think so. Let's call her right now. Let's call her right now. Kelly.
Oh goodness. Oh, I better not do that.
You know, Jason and I were discussing when we would do the drawing on the live, and he said, I think we need to go ahead and do it. And I was thinking to myself, well, I think we need to wait till 4:00. And he's like, no, I think when we get on the live, we need to go ahead and do it.
Everybody's saying we should call her.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think?
Well, if you want to call her, I'll talk to her.
You'll talk to her.
I'll talk to her.
So Brooke's gonna do it.
Should I put it on speaker?
Brooke's gonna get her on there first and ask for her permission before we do that.
Good idea, Jason.
Okay.
You show me that. I can't see that.
Let me write it.
Write it real big. I know you said area code 617.
615.
Oh.
All right, y'all hang on just a second.
Don't take them away.
I gotta get our phone number. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna write it right here.
You sure it was 615?
615.
Okay. Kelly might be calling me. Hey, Brooke, don't call me.
Oh, me. Oh, you're making my stomach hurt.
I hope they're taking your picture. All right, let me see it.
I want to double check it.
Yeah, I'd hate to call the wrong Kelly. Be like, you won. You know, like one of those. What do they call you? The Publishers Clearinghouse.
All right.
Is that right?
That's right. That's right.
All right. Are y'all ready?
Everybody's ready.
I'm going to ask her permission first, okay? Before I put her on speaker. All right. It's ringing.
Oh, my gosh.
I hope she's watching. Oh, you know what? My phone ain't going to work.
You might use mine?
I don't know.
Is it ringing?
It says SOS.
We got internet calling.
Yeah, but it's not ringing. Look, it's not ringing.
All right, hang up.
Okay, you gonna dial it? Kelly, don't be prank calling us now. After we call you and you get our number.
Oh, me. All right, let's see here.
Yours probably ain't gonna work either. Did you turn airplane mode on and off?
I did.
Living in a metal house is not necessarily always a good thing. Sometimes your phone service doesn't work. Look how quick he handed that over. It's ringing.
I'm not.
Shh. It's ringing.
What did it do? You just quit?
I think she hung up on me. Hey, is this Kelly? Yeah. Hey, Kelly, this is Brooke with Mrs. Coghill Farm. How are you? I'm good. I got to ask you a question. Can I put you on speaker? All right, hang on.
Tell her we're on a live now.
She don't care.
We're on a live.
Hey, Kelly.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Let me turn the volume up.
Don't show her phone number.
All right, Kelly, did you enter a drawing for a Harvest Strike freeze dryer from us?
I did.
You did. Is that something you would like to have?
I would absolutely love to have that.
Well, guess what, Kelly?
You won.
You won.
Hey,
You are
so excited.
well. We are calling you on our live. We just drew the winner, and you were lucky number 4,000 something.
It was 4,160. 4,160. There was 21,000 entries.
Wow.
So you are in Tennessee, correct?
I am in Tennessee.
Well, Kelly, we're going to reach out to you.
We're going to send you an email.
We're going to send you an email and let you know what else you need to do. But everybody thought it would be fun if I called you and put it on speaker. So I'm glad that you were nice enough to play along with us.
Well, I'm glad I answered the call. I was at work, but
Uh-oh.
it's worth it.
Okay. Well, I guess you can sell the freeze dryer if you get fired.
Nah, that's all right.
Kelly, thank you so much. And we're so happy that you are the winner.
Thank y'all so much.
All right. Have a good day. And if you watch the replay of the live, you'll hear us calling you.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
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 There we go.
All right, y'all. Was that fun or what?
Wow.
My face is red. I don't know if I'm embarrassed or nervous.
I was a little nervous myself.
Well, she was a good sport.
She was. That's why I handed you the phone.
Yeah. But it was a hesitation.
Who's calling me?
I thought she hung up.
I thought she just.
But obviously she was at work and she had to get out of the workplace.
Yes.
So, congratulations to Kelly. That was fun.
That was fun. And thank every one of y'all for entering. I wish we could have given away 21,000 of these freeze dryers because if we could, we would.
I thought about that this morning. I was like, y'all, we're going to have to do this again sometime. Don't know when it's going to happen. But,
Right.
We hate to pick one person because everybody is worthy.
Yes, it is.
Kelly just happened to have the lucky.
It was her lucky day.
4,000, whatever it was. All right.
Everybody's happy we called.
Well, I'm happy. I never in a million years imagined we would call her.
I mean,
never crossed my mind.
Me either.
So, you were smart to say get her permission first, because that could have been bad. She could have. she could have been ugly.
Why are you calling me at work?
Got me fired. Well, she sell a freeze dryer and make up for lost time.
Oh goodness.
All right. So that was all fun.
That was fun. That was fun. I enjoyed that.
Now I feel like we should have done that at the end because I'm so giddy and I just need to end on a good note today.
Oh no, we have nothing to talk about.
Oh yes, we do. Yes, we do. What are you looking for?
I need my pad.
Oh, need your notepad back?
That's like my security blanket.
Well, I have always carried around a metal water bottle.
Yeah.
And I always call that my baby.
Yep.
My water bottle's got to be with me, so your notepad can be your baby.
Yeah, it is. I mean, the notepad is my little security blanket.
And Mary Cross is her camera.
Yeah, she calls her camera her baby.
So we all have a baby. Matter of fact, I got one sitting right beside me.
You do.
Little Dee.
Can y'all believe this? Can y'all believe that Dee has been here over a year now?
Over a year now.
That blows my mind.
That's been a minute. I don't feel like she's been here. It
doesn't feel like it at all.
She really, well, I guess, she doesn't get in y'all's way at all. She just kind of stands back. She depends on me for everything.
Yeah, she does.
And therefore it makes it not feel so long, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
For y'all especially.
Right.
She looks to me every morning. She's going outside with me. If we don't go outside immediately, she's like, what's going on?
Yeah.
She knows the routine. So
she's very routine.
I don't know her previous life, but I tell you what, I know she's a happy dog now.
She's
got it made.
Goodness gracious, she's happy.
She's got it made. As a matter of fact, I talked to the vet about her recently because y'all remember she had the itching that occurred when we first got her. And I took her to the vet and had all kind of testing done and came back that they gave her some medication and also an antibiotic. I don't know what the antibiotic was for. I should have been more on top of that. But I reached out to him and I told him that I feel like she's itching a little bit more than what she should be. Mm-hmm. She doesn't have the missing hair like she did. She's not in that kind of shape. But I see her scratching from time to time. And so they said that it's probably a seasonal allergy and gave me some of the same medication that they treated her with last time. And hopefully we'll be able to get rid of that.
Yeah, because it seemed to come on when it got warm.
When it got hot.
It did.
It's been raining these past couple of weeks. So I saw it on and off. But it seems like these past few days, I've seen it come back a little bit more.
People won't know. Could they see her? Let me turn this around.
Can you see her? This is going to be my screenshot.
She don't like
to be. She blends in with the couch.
She don't like to be picked up too much.
Watch when you better be careful. Well, she doesn't bite or anything. She just she gets spooked a little easy.
She.
There she is. Now she's going to raise her head up. Dee. Dee said, I'm not looking. Come here, baby. Look, let people see your beautiful face.
There she
is. Pretty girl. She's a good girl. I don't know how long we have with her. The DNA test says she's about 10 years old. So hopefully that means we have at least 20 more years.
Yep. Hopefully so.
But nobody knows that given. We'll just appreciate every day.
I saw somebody say that they would like to try some freeze-dried milk duds. They never had them before. And so we got another little announcement to make. I think some people have already seen it.
Well, I know they have because I've gotten some emails.
But we also have now.
This is freeze-dried candy.
This is our own freeze-dried candy right here. So if you were curious about it, it's now on our website. Where's that, Brooke?
www.cogkillfarm.com. And y'all check it out. We only are offering 2 different flavors to start out with.
Yes.
Kind of want to get our feet wet, see where things lead us. And the first one is called, well, I was going to do that one.
Oh, you'll do this one?
It doesn't matter. Nuggets Clutch Clusters. And y'all tell me this doesn't look like a nugget clutch cluster.
And y'all, we had to come up with we can't use like the real names because we get like in trouble. So these are
the next best thing.
These are the nerds right here. And then the other one is Jesse's Donkey Duds, which are milk duds. We can't say milk duds on it. And so we're doing freeze dry candies now. And if you're interested in those, they are on our website. Yes. And we plan to expand this. This was just getting our feet wet.
Yeah, just getting our feet wet.
And it's not going to be all candy either. I think we're going to expand into other things.
But a lot of you guys have said, oh, I would love to be able to try that. I love milk duds, but they get stuck in my teeth and, just little things like that. And so we thought, what a way to, to let you guys taste it and try it by offering it to ship to you.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what's new here at Cog Hill Farm.
And so actually Rachel, our beekeeper,
yes,
Miss Rachel, and originally it was going to be her and her husband, but I don't know how much she's helping out with it or not.
I don't know either.
But Rachel was handling most of this stuff. We actually bought a extra large freeze dryer.
Yes.
And got it set up in their commercial kitchen. So that we'll have to take a trip over there and show everybody.
Yeah,
what
we
it looks
need to do that.
Yep.
We need to do that.
Yep.
But Rachel, while she's a busy lady, there are lots of times in the winter where she's not busy 100% of the time because bees need to be checked when the sun is shining. Honey needs to be extracted when the honey is flowing, and that's all summertime.
Yep.
So, she's getting this done right now in her spare time, but as time allows, wintertime comes, downtime comes, she's going to be able to do even more.
Also, we named it after Peaches.
Farm Boss.
The Farm Boss.
Farm Boss freeze-dried treats.
Oh, so this is Peaches thing. We might have to take Peaches over there and let her take a tour of the
well, Peaches might say, just leave me here and let me try that candy and see what I think about it. Reckon what she'd do if she ate that.
Oh, she'd eat that whole bag.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Times 10?
Times 10. You'd have to be careful with her.
You're probably right.
I want to eat. Can I eat a milk? Eat a milk dud.
You can eat a milk dud.
I'm gonna eat a milk dud while we on here.
Freeze-dried milk duds are one of my most favorite things. I love them. Love them.
And you brought your nerds that you did.
Yeah, I did. Y'all know if you saw what I did. Was it this past Sunday when I did it? Don't eat the whole bag.
I'm just gonna eat.
Well, show them close up how they freeze dry, and you can see that the chocolate around it kind of mixes in. I'm moving my hands, and I'm not supposed to be. The chocolate kind of mixes in versus being just on the outside.
Also forgot, I wanted to say this, that Rachel is handling this kind of like Ryan is doing the candles because of the heat and humidity. She wants it to be as fresh as possible to you guys. So she's only going to ship on Mondays and Tuesdays. So I do wanted to put that out there. And it says it on the website too. So
yeah, because it's hot in Alabama and it's hot in a lot of other places in the United States as well.
Yes.
And we don't want anything to happen to your candy, even though it is freeze dried. It's susceptible if it sits in the humidity somewhere for a long time.
I'm opening this one too.
I want to show y'all the difference in what I did and what Rachel did. All right, so here is what I did on my Sunday video. These are the Nerd Gummy Clusters. I got the jar sealed. Heard the seal break. Let me show y'all the difference. Let me find a good one.
I can't figure it out.
Well, I'll tell y'all. I told y'all it was a finicky thing. Getting the candy. I can't get down in there. It was a finicky thing getting the candy to work. That one looks normal. This one does not. Y'all look how uniform Rachel's is. That's hers, and this is mine. Mine puffed up like you would think a marshmallow did.
She's been practicing a lot.
She's been practicing a lot. Mine, I mean, you see some of mine down here look like, I mean, they're downright ugly. They just got kind of.
These are dangerous. These are dangerous right here. And put them up. And put them up, Brooke.
I need to try one of Rachel's because I just ate one of mine. Let's see if there's any taste difference. Now you can't get back in it.
Okay. Check it out.
These are much firmer.
Yep.
These sit better in your mouth too. Hers are better. Goodness. Hers are definitely better. Well,
but that was your first time.
That was my first time.
That was your first time.
Maybe her first time didn't even look as good as these, but
maybe not.
I'm not going to dwell on
still
that.
The consistency is kind of like a.
Yeah, I mean, it's just weird. This is bigger.
Yeah. Yeah.
This has more of styrofoam texture because it's bigger.
Mm-hmm.
But very good, very good.
But this is the first thing we're doing here. Like I said, we plan on expanding and doing stuff besides candy.
That's right. Doing things besides candy.
Yep. So stay tuned for that.
Some people had commented on the video where I made this saying, part of my health condition could be compared to me eating junk. Y'all, we don't eat this every day.
Oh, goodness, no.
This was a treat. And everybody's allowed a treat every now and then.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
just know that we don't sit around, watch TV, and eat candy all the time. It's a treat.
And
everybody deserves a treat.
And talking about expanding, that's why we called it freeze-dried treats, too, and not candy.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't say cog, heel, candy. We could have done that, but we're doing treats. And we're even thinking about like dog and cat treats too.
Oh yes, yeah. That's something I've been wanting to do myself, and I just hadn't gotten the right recipe down.
Right.
You know what I'm waiting on? Rachel to try it and then tell me the recipe,
so
and then I can do it. Yeah, it is.
Oh man,
it is. With candy, I'm not saying everything else. Most everything else, you mash a button and it does it for you.
Yeah.
But I have found that with candy, some of it will swell up real big if you don't have your temperatures just right. Catherine at G&G said to release the pressure slowly on the gummy clusters, because if you don't, they will shrink down to the size that they originally were. And maybe Rachel does that.
I don't know how she does it. I talked to her before we went live, and because she was like, "Are you going to announce the candy on the live today?"
Well, she needs to be prepared, doesn't she?
I said, "Yes, unless you don't want me to." Oh man!
Well, y'all give Rachel a little something to do. She's been having some downtime too, as much as it's rained.
Gosh,
she's probably got her candy stash built up.
She does.
So that's a good thing.
Yep, it is a good thing. So as we expand that and try different things, we'll let you guys know.
That's
for sure.
Right. That's right. It's going to be fun. And we'd love to hear ideas too.
Yeah, absolutely. Would love you guys' feedback on that.
Rachel has tried some things that she was not happy with the outcome and decided to just skip over that for right now, which we understand totally, because, we don't want her to have to do anything that's complicated on her end.
That's right.
There's some candy that you got to cut up in little tiny pieces in order to freeze dry it. And that's, of course, that just gets into it. She might need to be full-fledged winner before she gets into that.
Maybe so.
Okay.
So I got a question.
What's that?
So my last video, I broke the cow brush.
Yeah.
Well, I broke the bolts. It's not broken, but I broke the bolts off in it.
Right.
They weren't gonna move. So, we found a machine shop while we were standing there talking. And then I said, I'm going to call my buddy Nick over there at Chestnut Hills Farmstead. And you said, that's a good idea. So why didn't I say call him? I'm going to text him. So I texted Nick and he said, well, the only machine shop we got is Lewis. And he said, but I got a machine shop at work. And he said, we could probably do it there. Well, so Nick did come get the piece and they are working on it. And may get it back tomorrow or the next day. Is what I've been told.
All right.
So I want to make sure that everybody here went over to Chestnut Hills Farmstead, either their YouTube channel or their Facebook page, and told them or will tell them thank you for fixing Moody's and now Mildred's brush.
That's right. I actually, y'all, this morning when I went outside, I saw Moody, and guess what he was doing? He was taking that big old 3,000-pound self and rubbing on the gate.
Oh, goodness.
And I was just watching in awe, thinking it was going to pop off the hinges at any minute.
I'm glad it didn't.
First, I was in the barn and I could hear ding, 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 ding. And I was like, what are they doing? And I kept hearing it. And I kept thinking it was a cat doing something, but I couldn't figure it out. And when I went outside, I knew what it was. He was rubbing up against that gate, and the chain was just, every time he would move it, it would dangle.
Yep.
So I'm glad he hadn't taken it off the hinges yet, and hopefully we'll get their scratching post in before that does happen.
Hopefully so.
If he had asked for help, Mildred would have helped him.
She would have.
There's no doubt she'd have helped him, and they'd have got it off the hinges.
They are like this.
They are.
My gracious, they are like this. There were some people worried that because the brush does smell like a book.
Yeah.
And worried that, they may not use it well. Moody used it when he lived in there with them, and it smelled like a book. Yeah. So I don't think it's going to bother Moody one bit.
No, nor Mildred.
But I'm thinking about spraying it off, too, before I stick it in there.
Well, I don't know what good it's going to do, but, it's kind of like when you get that smell on you, it's hard to get off.
Yeah.
But if we put some
that's what I was thinking, some soap or something.
Spray.
Yeah.
That power wash spray.
Yeah.
And then we pressure wash.
Yeah.
Then we might get some of it off.
I think so.
I saw these things, and I've heard of them before, but I got to giggling about it when I saw it because it was called a buck apron. And, my first thought was, I'm going to get this for my little boys so they can, so they can look cute. And I got to researching further, and it's so you can keep your buck in with your does.
Yeah.
And they don't get stinky.
Mm-hmm.
It's like an apron. I mean, it goes around their back, and then it hangs down. I guess maybe so it can hold the urine.
I guess so.
I don't know, but it keeps them from TTing on themselves and wiping it all over their face and everything.
But that's not what causes them to stink.
Well, that's what this apron does.
It's their oil glands that cause them, because it's not that type of smell. It's that must.
Well, that's what it said when I read that it would prevent the buck odor.
Yeah.
So
really, really oily. It's that they say it's to prevent them from breeding.
Well, it is, but then it went in depth once I got to reading.
Right.
It would prevent them from being stinky.
I got you.
And I thought, well, Joe and Mo, they're together. They don't care if each other stinks.
No, they don't care.
So there's no point in me putting one on them.
Nope.
But these people had their buck in with the does. They didn't want them to breed. But obviously they didn't want them to stink either. So I wouldn't want to be the one to put the apron on to begin with.
Oh, my gosh.
Y'all, I read a comment, and no comment is stupid. Some comments can be mean, but no comment is stupid.
Right.
But this person asked if we could bathe the goats.
You could bathe them, but within 45 minutes, it would be right back.
Not if you put the buck apron on them.
So I tell you what, I'll buy you the buck apron
if you'll bathe them.
If I can video you bathing them.
No, you got to bathe
the apron
them.
on them.
You got to bathe them, and then I'll put the apron on them.
Because I would love to see it. Yeah, they said that Danielle uses it on hers.
Well, actually, Danielle.
At Weedham and Reed.
At Weedham and Reed. Yeah. I got an email.
From Danielle?
From Danielle. Well, it wasn't to me personally, but it was about her farm and where have they been, and it was kind of giving you an update on what's been going on. And she said that they had, I can't remember the goat's name. They put a buck apron on them. So when I saw the picture, I was like, I immediately thought, well, we need those. And so that's when I started researching. So that's how it came about.
So it looks like She uses them when they're going to shows.
Oh.
I know Danelle. I know Danelle, and we talk to each other, mess each other from time to time, and I may reach out to her about the book apron.
Well, I can show you right now if you want to see it.
But you're gonna have to be the one that.
We don't need it if they're all in together. I mean, I'm backpedaling here real fast. We don't need it, Johnson. We don't need it.
Oh, goodness.
All right, so here is the email that we got from Danelle. Okay, what's
Yep.
been happening on the farm?
Yeah.
His name is Pokey.
I like that name.
It's a Pokey protector, you could say.
Oh.
The buck apron is a Pokey protector.
I got you.
But when I saw
I see it on him.
Yeah, that's the email that showed up about her farm. And when I saw that, I just thought, this is perfect. I'm going to get one of those for every boy we have.
Somebody said that Misty Dawn uses them.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I tell you, it got my wheels turning when she said it was a Pokey protector.
You know, we could get two of them and put it on Red and Curtis.
Well, see, that's why I got to looking, because I thought that it would
to prevent breeding.
Okay, so here's my deal. I got to reach out to some of these people.
Okay.
Because my thoughts are, obviously covers up where they TT.
Right.
So is all that TT going to get collected in this apron?
I think it probably rolls down.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a canvas type that's got a waterproof.
Well, my
and
thoughts
it's gonna
were
roll down.
it was going to be like a diaper and I had to change it all the time. Okay. Well,
I'll ask Danelle about it, and you can
Okay.
ask Misty Dawn.
okay. Good deal.
See what we should be able to get some good feedback from both of them.
Yeah. Because I'm going to have to do something here soon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to put Little Red and Curtis in with Joe and Mo because they do not smell like that. And I do not want them to smell like that before they are, neutered.
Right.
I'm going to call it neutered, but it's really weathered.
Mm-hmm.
But we're just going to use simple terms here. They will be neutered. They're going to be pets. They're not here for breeding purposes.
Mm-mm.
And I just need to wait until Dr. D tells me it's time, which was either in the month of August or September. He wants to see how they're developing and make sure that we've talked about it before.
Right.
Make sure that urethra is good before we do any pet making.
Here's the thing, though. If we get the buck apron, we got to take it to this and that and let them put some Kill logo or something on it.
Well, Curtis, I'm a survivor. And then Little Red, I don't know how I got this name. That's what it's going to have to say. Don't know how I got this name.
Oh, goodness.
Every time I'm with the babies, and I refer to them all as babies, being, Martha and Mabel too.
Yeah.
I look at Curtis and I think to myself, how are you alive?
Oh, gosh.
How are you alive?
Oh, gosh.
I don't think I'll ever forget that. And I can't rehome him. And you can't either. And you're not even with them all the time. But
Not at
I'm with
all.
them every day. And I don't know how he lived. I
Yeah,
do not know how he lived.
That was pretty scary.
I mean, it was so bad that we almost put him to the side, or we had to put him to the side because the next one was coming out.
Yeah.
But he was not not good.
That was pretty scary.
Yeah.
Somebody was wanting to know when we do get them fixed, is that going to help with the smell? Oh yeah, they will not stink.
No. Tip. Y'all know our black goat Tip, who we've had for a long, long time. He's a wether,
Mm-hmm.
and he doesn't stink at all. He does have some hormones, not to the point where he actually does any breeding, but you can just see that he used to be a buck.
Yep.
If that makes sense. He doesn't do all that.
He don't do that.
His mouth.
He don't do that, and then whatever reason, Topper went sterile, and so he doesn't show any.
No.
He doesn't stink or anything like that either.
Topper smells just like Bootsy does,
Mhm.
or Capri, or any of the girls.
Right.
He's just one of the girls. That's how we look at him, because he has no stink.
I reckon what this and that would think when you bring this odd shaped apron in.
Oh, they're probably going to ask.
What is this? A goat apron?
Yeah, it's a goat. It's a goat apron. It's for our kids.
It's a goat apron.
It's for our kids. We have 2 little kids at home that need an apron. And their names are Curtis and Red.
I was just thinking, though, we could get the apron, if we start getting worried about them wanting to breed with something they shouldn't.
Well, I think we need to go ahead and get it
Okay.
if that will prevent it from happening.
I'll
Because
send Danelle a message.
I really
today.
don't want to pull the boys away
Yep.
from their friends. I mean, of course, when hormones kick in, Laura won't be their sister anymore. Laura will be their mate.
Yeah.
And we don't want that.
We don't want that.
We don't want that. I mean, in theory, you should wait until a Nubian's 2 years old before they're bred, from what I've been told.
Mm-hmm.
And they're, 3 months?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Are they 3 months?
Yes, they're 3 months.
Man.
They're actually a little bit older, like 3 months and a week.
Mm.
So yeah, we need to invest in that. We might need to have them overnighted, because I'm ready to get this apron on. See how it works.
I saw some people saying we could use vinegar on the scratch and post, but I don't think I worry about vinegar. It's causing rust issues.
Yeah.
When we were rookies, long time ago, I used vinegar to clean everything, including the galvanized waterers. Big mistake.
Yeah, they rusted away.
Big mistake. It takes away whatever coating's on that galvanized water or anything galvanized, and it will rust almost immediately.
And that post, the way the bristles are made, it's only metal post that goes straight down.
It's all metal.
And you just wouldn't want to expose that metal to vinegar.
Yeah, I'd be scared that it would cause some type of rust issues.
And Moody said he's going to tear the gate up if he don't get a scratching post. I'm going to tear it off the hinges.
It's coming. Nick is on it, Moody.
Nick is on it.
Nick is on it. And then it'd be up to me.
Yeah,
to get it installed.
And it'll be like, I'll tell Moody, you better. Well, I'm not going to tell Moody that. I'm not going to tell Moody that.
Man.
Goodness gracious. Well, I'm kind of interested to see, because her little goat is about the size of Curtis and Red.
He is.
He's a small.
He is small.
Little buck. And see him there?
Yep.
Also ask her what size she got.
And he's
hers are Nigerian, so but
I'll ask her.
Yeah, I need to know what size, because obviously it's very adjustable. Look, see that?
Yeah, it's got all kind of adjustments.
Because I'm not gonna let them stay in there forever.
What if it gets tangled? It must fit snug in the front in that picture.
I just can't figure.
And you can see how it was leaning like that.
I'm telling you, I saw that picture and I became very intrigued as to how it worked.
Yeah.
You look on my searches and you'll find all kind of crazy. Will it keep my goat from stinking?
Oh goodness! It will keep your white goat white. That's what it will do. Because right now Mo is brown.
He is. But when you bathe him, he's not going to be brown anymore.
You can. Last year, it wasn't as bad because Mo wasn't in rut.
Oh no!
But since Mo and Joe are both in rut at the same time, the smell is pretty. It's way stronger. It's way stronger. Matter of fact, because it's rained every day.
Yes.
It rains every day, and so their bowl gets water in it. No matter if you get holes in it, it's still gonna have a little bit of water in it, some kind. And always dump it out.
Mm-hmm.
Always dump it out, and they don't touch me.
Right.
They don't touch me or anything. And for me, sticking my hand in between the fence and dumping their bowl out and getting anything out of it, is turning it over and then pouring their feed in, my arm from here to my fingertips will smell like a buck.
Well, y'all know, if you've followed us very much in our morning routine, I go straight to the barn and Jason goes straight to Loretta and Gus and Mo and Joe and chickens. And he came in that particular day that he's talking about, and he said, man, I just can't get the smell off of me.
And it took me a minute to figure out where in the world I got it from, because I didn't touch them. But it must be on that fence.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
It must be on that fence.
I tell you, after it rained the other day, I stepped out onto the porch, and I have never smelled it before, except for being right up on the boys.
And you smelled it?
I said, I smell a goat.
No way.
And when I say smell a goat, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I smell a buck.
Yeah.
Because the does don't smell.
That's right.
But I smelled it. As soon as I opened the door, that's what hit me in the face. And it wasn't like overpowering. It's just it had rained and it was in the air.
Mm.
and it's not going to be that way after you get them cleaned up.
Get their aprons.
Yes.
So if we
and
get
you
them
might as well
aprons,
milk Joe while you're at it. I got the stand right ready for you. I bet you money Joe can't compete with Capri, because Capri is a 10 out of 10 on that milk stand.
Yeah, Capri's
she acts
awesome.
like she's been doing it all of her life. She is just perfect. Joe's gonna kick a little.
Joe is
be
gonna
prepared.
I will be prepared. Now, if Joe gets an apron, I'm just gonna say "got milk" on it. That's what he's gonna say. Got milk.
That's a good idea. That is a very good idea.
I'm not quite for sure what we'd get on Moe's.
So Laura over at Simply Making It, her buck Jack, I remembered his name, is also producing milk.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just we've talked about it when we did the video of Joe producing milk. It's just a something that good milk genes often have.
Right.
Now she sent me a picture. There's Simply Making It, Laura. What'd she say?
If Jason milk, she's bringing Jack.
Oh yeah, okay. So she sent me a picture of Jack, and Jack's a big boy.
Oh goodness.
Jack is a big boy, and Jack is, like I said, producing milk. And Laura said that if Jack produces a kid, which means has a baby goat, she is done.
She's done with goats.
She is done.
It's over.
I read it out loud when she sent it to me because I was just laughing so hard.
Oh goodness.
But yeah, Jack and Joe, they got it going on, don't they?
They got it going on.
You know, I'm thinking since Laura's got more experience, we maybe should just take Joe over to Laura and let her.
You know what? That's exactly right. She is the professional
and
milker.
She's probably bathed a goat before too, so she can just go ahead and take care of that.
I didn't think about that's a good idea.
Yeah.
And then we can order up and apron and put got milk on Joe.
That's right.
We got to think of something that Mo can have, you know.
I don't know.
Figure it out.
I don't know.
We'll figure it out. But yeah. Snow White. Snow White is doing good.
Snow White is doing very well.
There will be a video on Snow White coming out tomorrow, and you guys be sure to tune in to that.
Yes.
More in-depth details on it.
That's right.
Yep.
We know a little more today than we did yesterday. Mm-hmm. That's for sure. But we have not seen I have not seen the male peacock over at the barn anymore.
Nope, have not.
Mary Carl asked me this morning, she said, "What is that male peacock's name?" And I said, "Well, Scott Jr." And she said, "Mama, you got to do better than that." And I forget what she named him. She called him something, and it didn't click. It didn't click.
Somebody has a perfect saying for Mo's apron.
Okay, what's that?
It went by too fast. I couldn't see their name, but I saw it. It's a stink no mo.
Stink no mo. Oh, goodness.
Oh, goodness.
That is funny.
Oh,
stink no mo.
Stink no mo.
That's great.
Oh, goodness.
Great. Yeah, we're definitely going to get the little boys did up. They got to have something special.
I think so.
I think Mo and Joe probably just need to be left alone, if the truth be known.
Yeah.
You know, they're just in there together. It's not like they're in with girls. So what are we preventing?
And y'all, they are just, they're rubbing and scratching and just, oh my goodness. Oh my God. I know Joe's happy because, you know, Joe would just sit there and try to do that with Moody and Topper and Nugget. Remember, Nugget was next door, and he would try to court Nugget.
Yeah.
And Mo's like, bring it on, because I'm going to do it right back to you, sir. This is a team sport here now, buddy.
They're two peas in a pod.
They are like this. I'm talking about.
They are. I don't know what I was going to say. I saw Mo when I came home earlier. He was standing up under the shelter that we had built for Nugget.
They like to lay under there.
And I haven't observed them doing that much, but I guess, you know, when it's as hot as it is, they may like the open sides versus when it's raining.
Yep. Yeah, I've seen them under there several times.
It's okay.
several times.
Dogs are cutting up. That probably means UPS is going by.
A bromance. That's right, Sue. That's what they got, a bromance.
A bromance.
Absolutely.
Like you and Lester, huh? I could not miss my opportunity.
Oh, man.
Love you anyway,
man.
Lester. Yep, a little bromance going.
Goodness gracious.
Well, if y'all are just now tuning in, we did draw the winner of the freeze dryer.
Yes.
And it was, oh gracious, I can't.
Kelly Crawford.
Kelly Crawford. Y'all see how bad? I need a notepad too.
Kelly
Crawford
Kelly
was
Crawford.
the winner.
Yep.
And we congratulate her. If you're coming in late, you may not know that we've already drawn.
Yep.
So, anyway.
Stink no mo.
Stink no mo. That's a good one, isn't it, Dee Dee?
I like that.
Dee Dee said her likes it
I like
too.
that.
We may need to come up with a little catchy saying for Curtis and Red, except for, I'm a survivor. That's Curtis.
Yeah.
He needs a catchy saying.
We'll come up with something.
For Curtis and for Red.
We sit here long enough, somebody's going to give us something.
And somebody's going to give us something. They got better brain than we do, don't they? Everybody combined.
Oh, man.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, goodness.
Well, what's everybody having for dinner?
What is for supper?
Well, I on the live, I tend to call it dinner, but
I always say supper.
In person, I think I say supper. I don't know what I say.
I don't know. What's for supper?
I'm about
We're thinking too much about this.
I tell you, I've been on a roll here lately. I've been able to
whiskey apple chicken. I'm sorry, that just sounded good.
It does sound good.
That sounded great.
What did she?
Fried chicken.
Is that G&G?
She's having fried chicken.
What time are you having fried chicken?
And I bet she's gonna use some cast iron to cook it.
Oh, I bet she is too.
Y'all, I tell you what. So me and Mary Carl went thrifting the other day, and me and Mary Carl have a great time thrifting. Our taste is very similar, and so we're in there, and I see this cast iron, and I'm don't know much about it. And I would love some more cast iron, and I don't want to buy something and overpay, and then of course Tony would be like, you shouldn't have bought that.
Right.
So I need to go over there and see Tony's collection and get some cast iron tips from Tony.
Well, I tell you what, he can tell you about it.
And that's over at G&G Farm.
Yeah.
And gosh, what's the name of his channel?
I can't remember, Jason.
Catherine's gonna tell us.
Catherine, what is the name of Tony's channel?
And that's Catherine's husband.
I should be ashamed that I can't.
So I know they're probably going to use some of Tony's cast iron to fry that chicken.
Oh, and probably use some good old lard.
Ain't no telling.
I bet it's gonna be a good one.
No telling.
Catherine
a lot of hamburgers. She's probably cooking that chicken.
Well, you said last night that we should.
There she is.
All right.
You need to come shop in his lodge.
Campfire
and Countryside is the name of his YouTube channel.
Campfire and Countryside. So that's
go.
Tony, Catherine's husband's YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got quite a collection of cast iron.
And he knows how to
season
clean it and see if you got a whole old rusty piece. He knows how to do it all.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
I love to cook with cast iron.
Pasta with shrimp. I like you cooking with cast iron too. Tomato and mayo sandwich. Okay, Lisa Ann, what mayonnaise are you using on that sandwich? We gotta know.
Tell us all.
We gotta know.
What mayonnaise are you having?
Baked spaghetti.
So Jason suggested last night that we have hamburgers. And I was thinking, I was like, I got meat in the freezer, but I hate to put it in water to speed the thawing process. I knew it wasn't going to be ready by today. So I just didn't get anything out to thaw out.
It's okay.
But I do have something that we all like.
Mm-hmm.
Breakfast.
Breakfast for supper.
Breakfast for supper is what's happening here.
Hellman. She used Hellman's.
Okay.
I was curious.
Okay.
Breakfast for supper.
But I tell you what I wish I had with our breakfast for supper, and I don't have it.
What?
And it's just calling my name.
Grits.
And I said we ate good, and we do sometimes.
Oh, you won't. This is not good.
Fried bologna. I would love to have some fried bologna. I've been thinking about it all day. what if we had some fried bologna
Fried bologna.
to go with our breakfast for dinner? Maybe my mama's got some. She can spot me.
So, I need everybody to do us a favor.
What's that?
So, evidently, Tony is trying to get to a certain. He's almost at a certain subscriber count.
Where he can be monetized?
I don't know, but there's a lot of people saying that
Well,
he's almost there. So we need to go to Tony's channel and
I'm
subscribe
fixing to pull it up. What is it? Campfire?
I love fried bologna too. Oh my gosh, I love fried bologna. Ribs tonight. My stomach's growling already.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. There you go.
All right. So how should I do it? Just
we're gonna click on this site right here. Oh, he's got 1,000 subscribers. So
can you hold that up there and let people see how it's written?
That's how it's written right there.
If you're on YouTube, go and give Tony a like and a subscribe and tell him that Jason and Brooke sent you. And like his
YouTube channel.
Like his channel. Get Tony going.
We're gonna get Tony going.
Tony does some interesting things.
He does. Camp out under a bridge and stuff.
Yeah. Some things I say, are you serious?
Fried bologna and cabbage.
Oh, did they steal my thunder? They're just telling me.
Always been their favorite.
Oh, they're not having that tonight.
No.
I thought they were having it tonight.
Fried bologna sandwich is one of my favorites.
Oh, goodness. As a child, I loved eating a bologna and cheese sandwich. Did you?
No, I didn't like bologna and cheese. I just like bologna.
I ate bologna and cheese toasted in the oven and let that cheese melt on it.
That does sound good. But
it was good. My mama made that for me.
Right there, fried bologna and grilled cheese sandwich.
Ooh, well, that's similar.
Similar.
Mine was baked in the oven, though.
Yeah, bologna. I guess bologna is kind of gross, but it sure is good.
I don't want to think about it, really. I just want to eat it and not think about what I'm eating.
Oh, goodness.
But I will have to tell you something.
Yeah.
I hope there's some eggs up in the stand.
Ooh.
Because if it's not,
we're not gonna have eggs.
We might just have.
Oh, there's a few in the fridge.
Okay, good.
Yep, I saw them this morning.
Okay, good. Yep. I was gonna say we might just be having grits and biscuits.
Grits and biscuits, which is fine with me too.
They're so easy, y'all.
Love grits.
I try to make this supper thing so complicated. As a woman, you want to have a good meal. You want to, bring a lot to the table, and they don't care if they eat spaghetti out of a jar. They don't care. So they're just easygoing, and I appreciate that. But I don't have to be so complicated.
You have to be so complicated. You know what bologna's good? The one that comes in the not the prepackaged stuff. The real that you got to cut yourself.
I don't think I've ever had that, Jason.
Really?
But I've always bought it for Jesse when I take him his Christmas.
Yeah.
That's something that he has always eaten, and so I always take that to him.
Oh, it's so good.
A loaf of bologna, and he asked for it.
The real deal.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember going to work with Daddy when I was in my teens, and he would always stop at one of these country stores at the job site we were working at, and they had a setup where they would pull it out and cut the bologna for you. And the hoop cheese. They would cut the hoop cheese too.
Really?
Yeah. And it was so good. So good. I bet that store's not around no more.
I bet not either. I bet not either.
Yep. Bet not either.
Well.
So grits and biscuits and
eggs, it's the plan.
Eggs.
And some fried bologna. I think we're not going to have fried bologna, but I'd like to have it.
Yep.
Maybe I can put that on the shopping list for next time.
Maybe so.
We now have grocery delivery at our house.
Yeah.
We didn't know it, but we've had some people tell us that it's available in the area, and I just don't know if I can do that or not.
Yeah.
First of all, we got too many dogs.
We got a lot of dogs.
So I can't imagine them wanting to come up here and deliver groceries. I don't mind going to get them. I just don't like shopping through the aisles.
Yeah.
We
like to pick up.
I like to pick up. So, but it is good that it's available, because if we were to get sick or something happen and none of us be able to go to the store, they do come out this far, which they have not in the past. So this is new to us.
Very new to us.
And I know people that that have done it in the past really appreciate it being available.
Mm.
It's a good thing to have, especially when you're down.
You can meet them at the gate. We would have to meet them at the gate because we have to let them in. But
Yeah.
I don't know if we would swap. I don't know how that works.
Well,
I don't know how that works.
Hopefully sickness doesn't happen, but if it does, that's something we'll check into.
Crystal Nobody said freeze dry fried bologna. We can have it anytime we want to.
Oh, now you're talking. But here's what would happen is I might eat a little too much of it if I had it available all the time. I tell y'all, meats, I am very impressed with meats being freeze dried. That's probably, I mean, everything is neat, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But the thought that you can put meat in a jar on your counter and use it when you want to is just, it's great. It be already cooked and you just rehydrate it. Everything we've done, we've done ham, shrimp, and chicken, and it's all turned out well.
Yep.
So I need to do some ground beef or something for a quick meal. I think that I read that the fat content is a little bit too high to preserve ground beef for a long period of time.
That would make sense.
That you have to be able to drain the fat or whatever, and you do drain it, but not all of it's going to come off.
Right.
So I wouldn't want it to go rancid or whatever before I got to use it. Anyway.
I'm starving now.
Oh, goodness, starving, y'all. Well, I guess that does it then.
Yeah.
Once again, congratulations to Miss Kelly Crawford in Tennessee that won the freeze dryer.
Yep.
And we'll try to do something again at a later time. We appreciate each and every one of you entering.
Every single one of you guys.
And we just hate we couldn't give one to everybody.
Yep.
But in the meantime, show the Rachel's freeze-dried treats again.
Oh, yeah.
If you're just tuning in, we have some freeze-dried candy available on the website that Rachel, our beekeeper, is handling for us. And if y'all are interested in trying it, seeing how it actually is, give it a try.
All right. Well, that does it for today.
We won't have a live Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Well, no live Saturday because I'm taking Mary Carl on a little birding trip. And so it'll be next Tuesday for the live. But new video coming out tomorrow, and the videos will be all there.
That's right. Yep. Everything will be the same. It's just no live on Saturday morning.
Yep.
Unless I feel the need to hop on this computer and do it myself.
I can show you how to do it.
No.
Y'all be good. Oh, goodness.